So how I started to meditate was basically through my parents. They both were very interested in meditation before I was even born, and they were both studying meditation for several years. And then when I was about 8 or 9 years old, they discovered a teacher of meditation, this wonderful teacher, Sri Chinmoy, and they started to meditate with him. And immediately for me and my brother as well, we noticed a big change in our parents, a very dramatic change. And everything else in life was the same, but they seemed to have a lot more joy. There was a tremendous amount of joy that came into their lives at that point. And I could see that they were genuinely happy, and there was a really sincere and evident change in their quality of life. And there were these books that started to appear in the house, and these beautiful paintings by this meditation teacher. And there were books at that time that had been prepared for children, so we used to read these poems and little stories. And slowly they taught me how to meditate for a few minutes. I would just do it for a few minutes when I was a child. But the real experience came when I first met Sri Chinmoy. I met him in London. He was passing through London on his way from India to New York, where he lived at that point. And we had no idea he was in London, and we met him. So my first real experience of meditation, conscious experience of meditation, was seeing him in the street in the middle of London. And we didn't expect to see him. We jumped out, we said hello. My mother was really excited to see him. And he said a few things, he said a few words, and he spoke and asked a few questions about our family and our lives. But what he did, which was quite extraordinary, was he just went silent and started meditating in the street. And he went completely silent, completely still, and he had a beautiful smile on his face. It was very still, and he just started meditating on me and my brother. We were 8 and 6 years old at the time. And what must have been it was probably only a minute or so, but it felt much longer. But in that minute, he conveyed such love and affection and peace, real peace, like something I had never experienced with any other human being, up to that time. And it was very strange because I didn't know him, and he wasn't explaining anything, and he wasn't giving me a gift or anything, which as children, of course, you love to get gifts. But he was just in silence conveying a tremendous peace, and it was something very familiar. I could feel, I know this person, and I know this feeling, and it's something I really, really enjoy, I really want, I really desperately want. And that was all at the age of 8. So that was my first real experience of meditation. And then a couple of years later, I started to meditate on a daily basis. I started to realize the importance, even though I was only 10. I just had some experiences when I went to visit Sri Chinmoy in New York with my family, and I felt the importance of meditating regularly to maintain that feeling that I was getting with the master, with the teacher. And then I'd say probably at the age of 12, I really properly started to meditate on a daily, regular basis, and to really appreciate and value the power and the capacity of meditation, that daily meditation, that daily practice of meditation.